Alright everybody, give me a second. Are we live? Sound check. How are the positions so far? Bitcoin losing, EuroCAD winning, GBP NZD winning, NZD losing, and USD CAD. Todd is winning, everybody. Let's go to USD CAD first. Give me a second. I'm not even sure if we are live. Alright, we are live, everybody. Give it a second, give me a second. As always, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX boss, broadcasting you live on YouTube and Teams, which is the other streaming platform, everybody. Connect on Teams if you can. And we are in the Forex Trading Week, day 5. This is the last day of the Forex Trading Week. It's also the last day of our class, everybody. See you back on Monday. Alright, Monday, do we have class on Monday? Give me a second, everybody. I need to check 20 of 10, what's going to be 20? Oh, Monday, sure. We have class 20, so we have class on Monday, everybody. Alright. Yeah, we're going to talk about candlestick formations. Alright everybody, never forget, you're going to graduate from this course when you have your chart set up and ready for trading. You cannot come to the Forex Course 202. You cannot come to the Advanced Institutional Trader course without having your charts set up and ready for trading, everybody. Number 2, you have a strategy in place. You cannot come to the Forex Course 202 without some rules of a setup, alright? And number 3, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Well, this is really the knowledge we are gaining here, right? Risk disclaimer, this stream is not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn, and for questions and homeworks, everybody, you have my Gmail and connect on Teams. Alright, the name is on Teams Education FX Passion. Remember, this Saturday, you know, Juan and Olga and Alex, you know, do the homeworks. This Saturday, 9 a.m. Brazilian time, you know, it's going to be learn how to make big money. And I believe there is going to be something else too. Give me a second, everybody. This is a community folder on Teams. Where is the schedule this weekend? Give me a second. So Saturday 9 a.m. learn how to make big money course, and Sunday 10 a.m. Brazilian time we're going to have a meeting with Axis Select. You know, it's potentially our new partner, potentially. Okay, everybody. So far Darwinex is the best. Darwinex, it's so far based on everything, you know, honesty, structure, you know, and everything, you know, it's the best so far. No, Todd, I believe prop firms are too risky because they can disappear in tomorrow, you know. We were working with prop firms, everybody, but then some prop firms stole the money, and you know what? You know which ones. Some prop firms are not paying. So I told the group that me personally, I have enough. So we are only working with institutional money, you know. Meaning hedge funds, brokers, asset managers who are licensed, they have a license in some country. You can build a prop firm, you know, just build a website and start collecting money. I don't believe in prop firms, I'm sorry to tell, not even if, nothing against, but I don't believe, you know, I know those guys can disappear tomorrow. They have no obligation to regulators. Hedge fund Renandozi, hello. Alright, everybody. You can do whatever you want, but my people, my partners, my tribe, my students, they go with Darwinex, you know, Morris Capital maybe, some of them. On Sunday we have Axie, which is a broker, licensed, they have a license. The logic behind this, you don't want to build a track record or on some proprietary trading firm which is not licensed. It's just a company, it's a tax code with a bank number. You don't want to trade for 5 years you know, building your track record and accumulating all this money, and the 5th year you are a millionaire and they simply disappear. And they can disappear. Some of them do disappear. Make sense? Where are you going to find the guys? Yeah, you wish. Okay, everybody? Trading, it's not a joke. This is a business. Go with the big guys. Don't go with the small guys. Go with the big guys. My suggestion. Alright, that being said, everybody, let's go to charts and trades. We're going to check Todd. Todd said get out of the position. USD CAD says Todd. Alright, Todd says get out of the position. Todd, like we talked about yesterday to Alex, would you explain why? Boss, there is a news announcement next week. Give me a second. So everybody, news announcement. It's maybe it is a reason, right? It's not, you're not going out blind. So next week we're going to be here, and we are looking for Canada and or you. Oh, you have this Canada. It's on Tuesday, and then you have dollar, non-farm employment change rate, AUD. Your German flash dollar core flash. You don't have Todd. You don't have non-farm payroll. You have some Canadian news. This one, CPI. I mean, Todd, I can still close the trade if you want. Not really. At least it makes sense, right? You know, it's not something out of thin air. Okay, so are you sure, Todd? All right. So before I do this, let's see. So on the daily, Todd on the daily. Okay, so we are going to do something like this and color code this in violet and say Todd exits here. Todd's exit because of news announcement next week. Next week, everybody. Now there is no right or wrong. Okay, so yeah, you need to have rules about how to. Todd, I'm going to close the trade. Close position. Congratulations to Todd, closed in profit. Everybody, you must have rules what to do if you are in a trade, and you need to have the rules how you're going to behave during the news announcement. If you are in a trade, and what you're going to do if you are not in a trade. Makes sense? Alright, everybody. So your strategy must have also rules on how to behave. Number one, before the news. Number two, during the news. Number three, after the news. And all of those you need to think what to do if number one, you are not in a trade but there is a setup. Number two, you are in a trade and it's a winning trade. Number three, you are in a trade but it's a losing trade. Okay, everybody? Your strategy must have also rules on how to behave before the news, during the news, and after the news. So what are you going to do before the news if you are not in a trade but there is a setup? What are you going to do during the news announcement if you are not in a trade but there is a setup for you to enter? And what you're going to do after the news if you are not in a trade but there is a setup? Make sense, everybody? What you're going to do before the news when you are in a trade and it's a winning trade? Are you going to let the news announcement to eat all of your profits, everybody? What you're going to do during the news when you are in a trade and it's a winning trade? Hello, Olga, how are you? And what you're going to do during the news event, after the news event, when you are in a trade and it's a winning trade? And the last one, what are you going to do before the news when you are in a trade but it's a losing trade? Sometimes the news is going to increase your loss. Make sense, everybody? What you're going to do when you are in a trade but it's a losing trade during the news, and what you're going to do when you're in a trade and it's a losing trade after the news. Boss, help me out. You wish. There is no right or wrong. Everybody, how you are going to behave, it's your strategy, but you need to address those variables. Make sense, everybody? Olga, you are a little bit late, I believe. Todd just exited the trade. Todd on Teams just exited the trade because of the news announcement. So now we're talking about, everybody, that your strategy must have also rules on how to behave before the news. Those are the three variables. During the news, those are the three variables. And after the news, those are the three variables. Alright, everybody? Todd on USD CAD, do you want to do anything else, Todd? You are trading the daily chart. Todd, anything else do you want to do? There is no right or wrong. Market wave, we are still in the market wave, everybody. Market wave. Type in the chat, buy or sell, what asset, what time frame, what pattern, where is the stop loss and where is the take profit. This is the market wave, yellow here. Boss, can I short right now? You can do whatever you want. On YouTube, Mike, are we going to close our position today? Are we keeping the positions open until the next week? That's on you, everybody. All of those are great questions, Olga. Alright, so we're going to see each other back on Monday. This is our last lesson of the week. You decide, everybody. There is no right or wrong. Great question, Olga. Todd is asking, can I short the market now? You can do whatever you want. But see, everybody, you as an analyst, you're trying to learn how not to speculate. Make sense, everybody? If this is the uptrend line, and if this is the uptrend line on the daily, I'm going to use you, Todd, as an example. And if you see, everybody, short term, right? Low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, you know, and you are still in an uptrend on the daily. Alright, now you shorting the market when everything is telling you that the market's going to go up. Everybody help Todd out. Would be this a speculative trade? Boss, but we're almost at the pivot point. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, everybody. It doesn't matter. The market is in here. And now the market is in here, everybody. Just an example. The market is in here, right? Here. And you are shorting the market because you believe that the market is going to go down. Makes sense? Because you see the pivot point. You are speculating. Boss, I'm really struggling with the market wave. Nandozi, ask for help in the in the folder. You know, you have 30 analyst traders there. Otherwise, if you have a specific question, everybody, if I'm shorting the market right now because I believe the market is going to fall, am I speculating, yes or not? You are seeing a pivot point, like Todd is seeing a pivot point, and he wants to enter short right now where everything is up. Am I speculating, yes or no? What's the answer? Hedge fund trader Nandozi, hedge fund trader Olga, what do you think? Is Todd speculating? Now this is the chart. Todd got out in here with the violet because of the news event next week. And Todd says, he's asking, can I short the market now? I said, you can do pretty much what you want. But shorting the market now when everything is up, is this you speculating, or is this you as a professional trader, you are trading what you're seeing? Olga says, yeah, it's speculation. Yes, it's speculation, right? Okay, everybody. Todd is saying on Teams, yeah, you're right, I'm going to wait. All right, all good. Alex, is Alex here? Hedge fund trader Alex. Otherwise, let's go to Olga. It's winning on EuroCAD and GBP NZD. Congratulations. EuroCAD, 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 EuroCAD first. 4 hour short-term trend. Give it a second. EuroCAD, EuroCAD. Give it a second, everybody. EuroCAD. Wow, market going up, right? Everything must be rule-based. Also, how to manage your trades, building up positions. Olga, do you want to do anything? Do you want to move your stop, maybe? There is no right or wrong, everybody. You can leave it there. You can move the stop to break even. You can move the stop to the lower low. You can put even super trend as an indicator. Example. I don't have it. Heikinashi, maybe smooth. Just an example, you know what you know. There is no right or wrong anyway. And you can move your stop with Heikinashi, smooth. If I mean, there is no right or wrong. Makes sense, everybody? And if you say no, just leave it there, I want a fixed stop and a fixed profit, this is also all good. It's not wrong. There is no right or wrong. Makes sense, everybody? There is no right or wrong. Nandozi, Olga, can you help me if you are very good with the market wave? Everybody is just charting, all right? Just, you know, it's just the repetition of the idea. Nandozi, connect with Juan. He is trying to learn market wave. Nandozi, you have Juan. You know, let me share on Teams. Give me a second. Okay, so I'm going to write to Juan, you know, hello Juan at Juan Nandozi needs help with the market wave at Nandozi. There you go. Right, so the two of you connect and talk. Time zone might be an issue because you are from opposite parts of the world. But you can still talk, right, everybody? Share charts, share ideas, whatever, you know, there is no... Okay, Nandozi? Olga, yes, I can help you. Just remember that I'm also learning. We can compare our market waves to start with, for example. Exactly, Olga, true. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, right? Olga, you're a cat. Do you want to do something, Olga? Hedge fund trader Olga, they want to buy, sell, enter again, build a position. There is no right or wrong. I have all my currency pairs with market waves. Very good, excellent. Olga, they want to buy. Again, do you want to move, manage the trade, move the stop loss to break even? There is no right or wrong, everybody. Boss, what would you do? When the market goes my way, I am building positions. It's part of the strategy. It's a strategy rule. Make sense, everybody? Everything must be rule-based. Also, how to manage your trade. You know, we just seen on USD CAD, like, you must have rules on how to behave at news announcement. Let's have EuroCAD for now in peace. Sure, very good. Excellent. And give me a second, everybody. So let's check GBP NZD, right? Okay, GBP NZD, GBP NZD, GBP NZD. Boss, why didn't Olga? Everybody, the first sentence on Saturday, learn how to make big money that trade. The first sentence I'm going to tell you, do you have pen and paper, everybody? The first sentence in this course is going to be success it's personal. Success it's personal. Todd is asking why didn't Olga enter another position. There is no right or wrong. Success it's personal, everybody. Do you know everybody what does this mean? That success it's personal? Financial success, success in general, money. It's personal. What does this mean? You cannot judge somebody else because you are making more money or you are making less money. Make sense? You cannot judge or be judged. There is no right or wrong. Success, it's personal. Exactly. Somebody is happy making $10,000 per year or euros. Somebody is happy with making $100,000 or euros compared to the 10,000. Somebody is happy with making $1 million or euros per year compared to the 100,000 and or 10,000. All of those three traders are happy. This means why success is personal. Make sense? And you are not allowed to judge other people because you want to make $1 million and the other one is happy with the 50K. This would be wrong, I'm telling you. Olga saying, I like this EuroCAD pair, it is going up for quite some time. It all depends on people goals. Exactly. Exactly. Sometimes we believe, well, why isn't she doing this and that, or why isn't he doing this and this and this and that, you know? Why somebody is happy with 0.5% per month and somebody is working towards 3% per month. Success, it's personal, everybody. Look at Araldo. Araldo is killing it this year. He's up 100% and he's still moving. He wants to see Araldo really now. It's a testing. He is testing how good he can be. Everybody, you are going to learn on Teams with the group that you cannot and you should not and you must not judge. Make sense? Don't you ever get in conversation, oh, my strategy is better than yours and my setup is better than yours and my strategy works and your strategy doesn't work. Make sense, everybody? There is no right or wrong in the markets. There is no right or wrong in strategy. And there is no right or wrong in success. Are we clear? Great question, Todd, but, you know. Yeah, you don't need to be sorry. Todd is saying, oh, I'm sorry. This is all educational, you know. You don't need to be sorry. Oh, GBP NZD, Olga, GBP NZD long on the 4 hour, we have long on the 4 hour. Alright, GBP NZD, example of entry rules. I will enter the end of retracement only. I can enter in extension too, but with lesser risk. This was from yesterday. Olga, what you're going to do in here? Do you want to manage trades, build positions? There is no right or wrong. I'm not sure if Alex, you're here. Otherwise, we're going to go with Max and Bitcoin. In the meantime, everybody type in the chat, what do you want to buy, sell, what currency pair, what asset, what time frame, what pattern, where is the stop loss, where is the take profit. There is no right or wrong, there is no right or wrong, never forget this. There is no right or wrong, there is no right or wrong. Everything is optional, yes sir. Also building a position, it's optional. You don't need to build positions necessarily. Everybody listen up. We have Vincent from Malaysia. And Vincent tried to manage his trades, right? Just an example. He tried to manage his trades. He did everything. Tried to learn, cancel, replace. He tried to manage with indicators. He tried to do different stuff. Vincent said, I'm not good at managing my trades. So I'm going to trade like I'm going to have an entry. I'm going to have the fixed stop and fixed take profit. Amen on the trade. And Vincent is consistently profitable. Make sense, everybody? You don't need necessarily to manage trades. You don't need to necessarily hedge. You know, I want to like to hedge, I love hedging. You know? Do what you like, do what you understand, do what is doable, make sense? You don't need to force yourself. Learning is something different. I am pro-learning. Learn as much as you can. But once you've learned, you say, okay, me as Vincent, you know, I've learned this and this and that, and it's not working for me, and I tried hard, and it's not working for me, and, you know, there is a reasonable time, you know, you test something for 2-3 months. If it's not going, it's not working, you know, different issues, you know, just, make sense, everybody? You don't need to force everything. Olga saying GBP NZD, let's leave it for now. Alright, excellent. Let's move forward. We talked about, well, Alex, are you here? Alex, not sure here. Well, Max is here. Let's go to Bitcoin. Everybody, Bitcoin. On Monday, we start candlestick formations. Everybody, where is the manual? I'm not sure if it's going to work. Trading Japanese candlesticks. Alright. On Monday, you can check the manual, everybody. On Monday, we're going to have lesson. It's not 30, it's going to be more, but trading Japanese candlesticks, the sign language of the market. Very important. Candlestick formations are the sign language of the market. They are telling us the right time. Candles and candlestick formations, everybody, are a timing indicator, a timing tool. Also tradable pattern for scalpers. Nandozi, so what qualifies you as a professional if you can't edge boss? Nandozi, can you be more specific? I don't understand your question. What qualifies you as a professional if you can't edge? Well, not the money. Everybody, if we share some ideas, you know, what would a professional trader is a trader who lives from the markets. It's that simple. It doesn't matter if you make $100 per month or you make 2 million per month. If you can pay your bills and have a hamburger from trading, you are a professional trader. Would this make sense, Nandozi? Of course, January, February, March, right? consistently, otherwise, for enough everybody, this would be the simple, right now, I mean. Max, what are you going to do in here? Bitcoin. Bitcoin almost topped you out. It's not going up, not going down. Fair enough, Max. What we're going to do, Max on Teams? Max on Teams, what we're going to do with Bitcoin here? Daily chart. Marco is saying, boss, there is a crown. Yes, there is a crown. Me, I didn't want to say anything. Max, we have a crown. There is no right or wrong, you know. You can see a consolidation. Example. You know, you can see a crown that the market is going to potentially fall, and you can see a retracement on the uptrend, up market way, whatever, you know. You can see double, I mean, this is consolidation. You can see double tops, you know. It's not helping, but you can see also double bottoms, you know. Nando says, yes, funny. Max, like Olga, Max is saying, okay, stay in the trade. All right, everybody, give me a second. F11 and F11. All right, everybody, let's move forward. Let's go through one by one. AUD CAT. Does anybody want to trade AUD CAT? There is no right or wrong anyway. AUD CAT daily chart first. Does anybody want to trade AUD CAT? Todd got out. I'm not sure Alex is here, everybody. Extension, retracement, extension so far, you know. Consolidation maybe. Consolidation, Fibonacci doesn't work in consolidation. After the candlesticks, we're going to learn consolidations. You can do whatever you want. I think that Alex had several open positions. What happened with those? Alex got one yesterday with one. He's still in with shorting. Alex is shorting, ends the cat. Positions, orders, messages. Alright, everybody? Did they reach the stop loss? No. He got out yesterday. He's still in on... This is AUD CAT, right? Give me a second, everybody. AUD CAT. Oh no, he's not in. He got out, I believe, on AUD CAT. Marcus long on the daily. Alright. Short and trend buy. Alright, Marcus on Teams. Short term trend buy. Alright. Entry. Alright. Submit orders. You are in, Marcus. Where do you want to put your stop? Where do you want to put the take profit? There is no right or wrong. The yellow is the market wave, the orange is the market wave, right? But now that I'm seeing, Marcus, you know, you have high to low, low to high, high to low, low to higher high, and then lower low. Nando's asking Olga, where are you from? Boss, can I put a stop loss below the candlestick formations and take profit before the consolidation? You can do whatever you want, everybody. It's your strategy. Makes sense? Marcus? Do you want to put the stop loss below the candle and take profit up in here somewhere? Below the pivot point. All right, makes sense. Risk. I mean, maybe, just maybe, you are not in an uptrend, short-term uptrend, but you are at the pivot point, you know, in risk-reward ratio, make total sense. Olga says, originally I'm from USSR, very good. Anybody educate everybody? Next. Whoa, I need to, sorry, yeah, Marcus, I'm sorry, give me a second. Marcus, long on daily STT. Alright. AUDK, AUDCGF, AUDJPY, everybody. What are you going to do on AUDJPY? Do you want to buy AUDJPY? Do you want to sell AUDJPY? There is no right or wrong. Settings, preference, general. Let me see the chart. I'm going to go to GMT. Alright. Give it a second. Give it a second, everybody. And AUDJPY, I'm going to delete the Fibonacci's, Nandozi. Everybody, how is the market wave on AUDJPY monthly chart? Is the market wave up or down? How is the market wave on AUDJPY? There is no right or wrong. Hedge fund trading on those. How is the market wave on the AUDJPY? Or anybody else? I'm going to wait for YouTube. There is no right or wrong. Monthly bands. Hedge fund trader, Olga, hedge fund trader Nandozi, hedge fund trader Dave, Juan, Jose, Alex. How should be the market wave on AUDJPY? Everybody is quiet. Don't worry, we're not going to bite. I'm not going to bite you, everybody. Once I'm going to tell you how the market wave should be, the band is down, exactly. So the market wave on AUDJPY monthly chart, high to low, low to high, high to low. This is the market wave on AUDJPY monthly chart. Is the market responding to the market wave? Maybe, just maybe, if the month closes bearish, maybe, just maybe, this is not a strategy, you know, it's going to be a nice place to Olga saying the month is going down, yes. How is the market wave on the weekly, everybody? High to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, not confirmed yet. This high, it's not confirmed yet. But maybe, just maybe, you as an analyst, you can predict that, you know. Can you see everybody? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. Can you see everybody how this market wave works? So on the weekly chart, if you have the patience, boss, but those are just highs and lows. Yes, exactly. You're looking for the change in the short-term trend. If you have the patience for the market to break this low on the weekly, then the market is going to what we call, the market is going to crown right tip, and then is going to be your next potential sell. Okay, how is the market wave on AUD/JPY daily chart? Everybody, market wave on the daily chart, it's also down. The yellow one is the market wave. All right, this is the relevant uptrend retracement on the yellow market wave. For the yellow market wave to be in a new extension, the market must break, well, this was before, the market moved a lot already. Everybody, I'm going to delete this, delete this, delete, 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 you know, delete. Short-term trend, retracement, extension, you know, give me a second, yes. Extension, retracement, extension. So it's going to happen before, it's going to happen on the daily quicker, right? Alright, so when we see the market crowning here, daily is down too, exactly. If you are patient enough to wait for the market to break this low, on the weekly, everybody, is going to be this low. Then is going to happen what we say is going to happen, the crown, and potentially, you know, the market is going to fall down. Boss, this is how I view the market from the monthly. If I don't see a change in the short-term trend, I don't count that is a market wave yet. That's wrong, Nandozi. Everybody, you are not listening to me. I've been telling you that the monthly chart is the exemption to the rule. You are not listening. The monthly chart is not going to show you trends, not always. Make sense, everybody? On the monthly chart, the highs and the lows are the market wave. Make sense? Are we clear? All right. Okay, everybody, AUD/JPY, buy, sell, what do you want to do? Is anybody who wants to buy or sell? There is no right or wrong, it's your strategy. Boss, is it better to wait for the break of the low? That's on you, everybody. You are trading your strategies, make sense? I cannot tell you what to do. Sometimes even the weekly doesn't have the short-term trend. Exactly. Everybody, I cannot tell you what to do, make sense? You need to find your own way. There is no right or wrong, everybody. So what we do have on EuroCAD monthly chart. Nandozi, you are learning concepts, alright? All the charts work in the same fashion. Make sense, Nandozi? Sometimes the monthly is going to show you short-term trends, you go with the short-term trends. Sometimes the monthly is not going to show you the short-term trends, so you don't go with the short-term trends. It's that simple. Make sense, everybody? EuroCAD monthly chart, just quickly. This is not supposed to be a charting session, everybody. I know it's our last lesson of the week, but we are here to trade. It's the Forex trading week where you should implement what you have learned so far into the live markets. Give it a second. Fibonacci is out, out, out. Ooh, what is this one? Give me a second. Extension, retracement, extension. This is the most recent market wave, Nandozi. The blue one. Can you see it? Can you see it, Nandozi? And if I go to F11 and settings, general chart, moving to GMT to have more data, give it a second. There's the chart. We are going to pay attention, everybody, in here, pay attention in here. Already, you know, looks like that from 2002, looks like that those are the monthly bands. So be very careful up in here. Don't just blindly assume, oh, the market is going to go up, you know, don't do this. Don't just blindly assume this, you know, it's okay, everybody? Sometimes you are going to have a short-term trend. I mean, back in time, you know, EuroCAD is still the same. Back in time, this was the market wave. You have no trends, you know. I mean, maybe a little bit, you know, here you have one, right? You have low to high, high to low, low to high, and then you have just a low and just a high to low, you know, it's a mess, right? Any other trades for today, everybody? AUD JPY, AUD NZD. Anybody want to enter AUD NZD? Marcus, so far AUD CAD. Olga is winning so far. Max is losing. Bitcoin, Alex shorting. NZD CAD negative. Marcus negative so far. AUD NZD. Everybody, what do you think is going to happen on AUD NZD? If history repeats itself in the consolidation pairs, if history repeats itself, what do you think is going to happen 7 times out of 10? So boss, on AUD JPY, which of the relevant low is most strongest if it breaks? What do you think? What do you think, Nandozi? Everybody, do you see here? You know, I'm sorry, Herald is not here. Herald loves the elemental trading. You know, this is Heraldo's trade. You know, this is going to be the butterfly. Look at this beautiful butterfly. You know, I mean, why wouldn't you short the market? I mean, look at this beauty. You know, it's. Can you see it, everybody? The butterfly. Sorry for asking too much questions. This is why we're here. Me and Aldo, we love butterflies, you know, the elemental unicorns and rainbows. Nah, I'm just joking, of course. We didn't learn candlesticks yet. What is the market telling you on AUD NZD? What is going to happen 7 times out of 10? This is really a no-brainer. No, this is not a strategy. We're talking about direction. You as an analyst, what you're going to tell your trader, what is going to happen 7 times out of 10. The market was here, and the market was here, and the market was here. Like Schwarzenegger said, the market was here, and the market was here, and now the market is here. Very likely to going down. So, is anybody going to trade short AUD NZD? I'm going to give precedence for YouTubers, everybody, student traders on YouTube. Nandozi, especially you, Nandozi, do you want to trade AUD NZD? Yeah, don't worry everybody, I have 20 seconds left in the chat. Nandozi, do you want to enter the trade? Yes or no? Is that simple? This is not a strategy, this is we talking technical analysis as analysts. There is no right or wrong anyway. Olga is saying very likely it's going to go down. Nando is saying it's going to reverse. I have a 20 seconds left. Everybody time is passing. Do you want to enter the market? Now I'm going to wait for a second bit more. Not now. Why not? Everybody, for you to make money, you must trade. Makes sense? You cannot, oh, I'm going to wait, and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to wait, and I'm going to wait. Make sense? Not now. Why not? Why not now? What's the issue? Everybody listen up. Listen up, listen up, listen up. If you have every week between 5 to 20 setups and you didn't enter not even one, you have emotional issues as a trader. Make sense? Meaning fear, you are afraid. I would sell, but until I see a change in the short-term trend or small time frame. Well, if I'm not mistaken, you do have a downtrend on the smaller time frame. There's a change in the short-term trend on the 4-hour chart. Everybody, this is so much a no-brainer trade. I'm going to enter it. Entry, sell. I'm going to sell this. This is really a no-brainer, everybody. Make sense? Alright. Boss shorting the bands. Boss shorting the bands, everybody. AUD NZD. I'm shorting the bands. My stop loss is going to go above up in here somewhere because this is the last, you know, and my take profit is going to go somewhere down to here. This is a stupid way, no brainer, to make some money, some pips. Make sense, everybody? I will wait for Nandozi to decide. If he does not do that, I step and I enter. See, everybody, what you are doing? Success, it's personal. So success, it's personal, and you are waiting for somebody to do something. This is the easiest no-brainer trade that you can encounter. Yeah, fair enough, we didn't learn candlestick formations, fair enough. Daily chart, not sure, the market didn't crown. Give me a second. And F11. How do I put this? There you go. Daily chart, daily chart, daily chart, 4 hour daily chart, maybe daily chart. Left tip, give me a second. Yeah, the market did crown. Left tip, center tip, bam, crown today. Too late for me, boss, just enter. You can enter the same, you know, it's not. Everybody, there is no rule, you know, you're trading your strategy. If somebody trades the same, that's on you, it's okay. Everybody listen up. This is Heraldo's result. This is Heraldo result, everybody. Listen up. 10 traders, everybody, 10 traders asked Heraldo to teach his strategy, because Heraldo is on the 1 hour time frame, alright? 10 traders, 10 student traders asked Heraldo to share his strategy, to teach his strategy, and he did. Guess how many traders are trading Heraldo's strategy? And Heraldo is giving his strategy for free. Boss, I see AUD going up though. That's because you are speculating, Nandozi. See everybody? See everybody? The market reacted once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. And you are saying now the market is going to go up. You are speculating, my friend. You are speculating. Make sense, everybody? It doesn't matter. You can be also from the 15-minute chart. The monthly band is the monthly band. Make sense, everybody? You are speculating, Nandozi. Make sense? The market 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times reacted to this level, and if you are going to buy at this level, you are speculating. From 10 people, probably 2 max people trading his strategy, knowing humans. Not even one. Not even one. Guess why not? Because you guys, you are trying to do something unique, makes sense? You are trying to invent hot water. You are trying to be special. There is nothing special in the markets. The strategy that I'm trading, it's not even mine, it's from my mentor. I didn't invented it. But the concept that history might not repeat itself. That's true, Nandozi, but you are the analyst and you must take a decision today. They invent hot water, exactly. Everybody, one more from the Forex Course 202 and then we're going to finish for today. Listen up. What you're trying to understand is that you as an analyst, you are seeing something like this and you tell your trader, which is you tell trader to buy. and you tell your trader to sell. Okay? Now, if you tell your trader to buy and you lose, the manager is going to call in the office, which is me, and I'm going to say, why did you buy in here? What are you going to tell the manager? And if you sell in here and if you lose, the manager is going to call and is going to say, Nandozi, why did you sell in here? This is the most important thing to understand as an analyst. There are some mistakes which are acceptable. There are technical reasons that your loser, it's okay, nothing special. And there is something that is not acceptable, which is you speculating something. Make sense, everybody? You are looking at AUD NZD monthly chart right now. One of the direction you are choosing to believe, buy or sell, it's pure speculation. One is technical, one is speculative. So until Monday, I'm going to leave you with this question. Look at the chart and try to figure out which one is speculative and which one is technical that makes sense. Buy or sell. Boss, I don't like when you do this. I know this is me teaching you, you know. This is your learning. Alright, everybody, have a great weekend. You must have a technical why, exactly. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you back on Saturday in the course. Otherwise, see you back on Monday.